When Ryan Seacrest took over as host of Wheel of Fortune, he neglected to mention Pat Sajak. After weeks of waiting, Ryan, 49, and Vanna White made their much-anticipated debut as the show's hosts on Monday night, September 9. Ryan made no mention of Pat, 77, who left his position as WOF's host in June of last year after more than 40 years in the role, in his introductory remarks. When Ryan and Vanna entered the brand-new WOF set on Monday night's episode, Jim Thornton made an announcement about Ryan's debut. He added, "And now together for the first time, here are the stars of our show, Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White, at the launch of season 42. I still can't believe my luck of being here with you tonight to continue this legacy of this incredible show with all of you," Ryan said to the audience as Vanna stood by the puzzle board. "And of course, my good friend Vanna White," he continued, before thanking the audience for a very warm welcome. Ryan called hosting WOF a dream job in his monologue, and he said, "I've been a fan of this show since I was a kid watching it in Atlanta with my family." The American Idol winner continued, "And I just know how special it is that Wheel has been in your living rooms for the past 40 years, and I'm just so grateful to be invited in." Ryan did not address Pat by name when he acknowledged that he had some very big shoes to fill, but rather said, "So, let's play WOF." On the show's Instagram account, some viewers vented their anger. One user described Ryan's opening speech as a slap in the face beneath a clip of the monologue. "That's all he could say, he has big shoes to fill," they said. Was unable to thank Pat for all the years he spent making Wheel what it is and mention his name. It is an insult to the face. Some, on the other hand, defended Ryan for tastefully honoring the late host. "Pat doesn't need another pat on the Sajak." A second individual responded to the remark. Ryan handled it perfectly, he didn't ignore it. Whose large shoes he was alluding to was known to all. It was done nicely and not excessively, in my opinion. I have no doubt that Ryan ran that idea by those closest to him, they continued. In his message posted on X, Pat, who said his last goodbye to supporters on September 6, omitted any reference to Ryan's premiere. Prior to the announcement that Pat will be taking over as CEO of WOF in June 2023, Ryan paid tribute to him. "I'm genuinely humbled to be following in the footsteps of the legendary Pat Sajak," he declared. "Pat, I adore how you've consistently praised the competitors and put the home viewers at ease. During this transition, I look forward to learning everything I can from you," he said. The U.S. Sun exclusively disclosed that Ryan wasn't Pat's choice to replace him as the presenter of WOF, which led to Ryan's apparent rejection. According to a studio insider, Pat purposefully avoided becoming involved in Ryan's replacement because Ryan wasn't his first option. Ryan was extremely smart when he took the job to be utterly respectful to Pat at every turn, they went on. Ryan wished for no tension at all to exist between them. Ryan acts like he has Pat's support, and for now, that helps him, Ryan, enjoy this honeymoon period, where the fans are going to decide if he's a good fit for the show. But it could certainly be a different story a year from now, especially if there's erosion in the ratings, the person at Sumi stated. Ryan's period on Wheel of Fortune began with last night's broadcast, but viewers' opinions to the season opener on social media were divided. The fact that WOA's recently updated set was overly crowded and ultimately a distraction from the game was one of their main grievances. Compared to Ryan, this new set will require more getting accustomed to. "Everything looks incredibly brilliant and computer-generated," a fan commented on Instagram. Another said, "Not impressed with the new Wheel of Fortune set." A third said, "My eyes hurt from the new set." "Why does the new set look like some old-fashioned clock factory with animated mice crawling around?" a different comment asked. "I know I sound old, but Ryan did great," exclaimed one of the fans before adding, "Bring the traditional set back. or one that isn't so distracting/painful to the eyes. He performed admirably. However, that set is disorienting, distracting, and just terrible. An identical remark was made on the program's Instagram page.